Good morning. It's Margaret Fetty at the University of Sewing, and it's Facebook Live. You know, I am still having an adjustment issue here. I haven't done this for a few weeks, and it's been a little bit, funny trying to get back into the swing of things. We have a tremendous amount of stuff to talk to you about, and I really want to make sure that I don't miss telling you about some very, very big things going on here in the future. But let's start off with our giveaway this morning, and Eden is holding this for us. So those of you who watch this right now, or whenever you're watching it, I mean, it doesn't have to be actually while it's going on, but within 24 hours of us putting this out to the universe, if you will please share it, you hit the share button, and then in the comments, you write the word shared, and you get entered into a drawing. Today's drawing is going to have this wonderful little charm pack. This is a group of Benetex fabrics. It's called Dazzle Dots. It's just a cute little charm pack, 22 pieces. But then you're going to also get this really cute panel by Riley Blake. And I'm going to pull this out of here because yesterday we had a giveaway that had all the 4 seasons. I'm just going to go right to the heart of matters. We want spring. We want to have spring. So I am giving away today this really cute panel with flowers and very spring-like. And I think you will have a lot of fun using this in your next project, whether it's a tote bag, it may be a wall hanging, a lap throw, or a quilt. I think it'll be really cute. So we're going to do that today, and I'm going to let you figure that one out, Eden, because you know that's always tough. I'll take the other one here and we'll put it aside. But let's go ahead and talk about some other things. Number one, there is a big event happening on Monday. It's the eclipse. Now, full eclipses are not that common, but I remember one when I was a little kid. And you know, a lot of people are going to be in this area in Bloomington because we're in the pathway. We're not obviously the only place, but we're in one of the areas where it's in the pathway. So a lot of people are going to be visiting Bloomington over the next few days and coming to see the eclipse. If you are coming during that time, you know, the eclipse lasts for, I believe, 4 minutes. So what are you going to do the rest of the time? Well, it turns out that there's a lot of places saying they're going to be closed. There's a lot of places saying they're not going to be doing anything. Well, that's not us. We are a firm believer in being here for you guys, even during an eclipse. So if you want to come hang out with us in the morning, or you want to come here and hang out after it's done to avoid the traffic for a while, because you know it's going to take a minute for it to go away from here. So if you want to do any of those things and you want to be part of our little group here, we would love to see you. So hopefully that'll work. Today is Saturday. We are open our normal hours. We're going to be here from 10 until 5. So if you want to come and see us, we will be here. And again, on Monday, we're open our regular hours, 10 to 6. So we hope we will see you then. All right. Other big things going on in the world right now. For starters, let's see, I want to make sure I get this. When is our open house for our little sewing camp? We've got that coming up, and I am not seeing the date for the open house. Give me 1 second here. I think I can find it pretty quickly, but I believe that might be next Saturday. So I wanted to make sure I mentioned that. If you're thinking about having someone from 9 to 14 and you want them to learn how to sew, we're having an open house next Saturday, and that open house is going to be from 10:30 in the morning until 1:30. You can come by and see all the different things that they can potentially learn. We're going to have some different stations and so forth, but you need to sign up for it. So go to our website and go to our calendar. If you go and look at classes and you click on classes, there's a drop-down menu that says calendar. Go to, you'll see on next Saturday, the 13th day, just click on that and it'll give you an opportunity to sign up for that, because we want to make sure we have enough things set up for everybody who comes. So There is the sewing camps themselves do not start until June. There's one on June the 3rd and then another one on the 10th. And what they are is a 3-day event for kids to learn how to sew. And they are separate. So the first one, they will learn how to make pillowcase and pajama bottoms. The second one, they will do a backpack, drawstring backpack in either skirt or a pair of shorts. So this is going to be a lot of fun. They can come to both of them if they want, but we got to get you signed up. So make sure you go online, get your favorite child signed up. Yes, girls or boys, doesn't matter. We'd love to have them both. So it's very limited in the amount of seats we have for something like this. Because if it's one teacher and they've got to help with all the kids, we've got to have enough places for them. We have to have sewing machines, all the things. So please get your kids signed up for it very quickly. And if you want to come to the open house for next Saturday, go ahead and sign up for that. Following that, because we don't have enough things going on around here, so following that, we are doing 2 events. And I'm just going to tell you, we are starting to run out of seats. On the Embroidery Essentials, we are down to just a few seats left for that. So if you want to do that, get online and sign up for that right now. The cost for the whole day is only $59. You're going to get a goodie bag, snacks, there's going to be door prizes, and lunch. This is a great deal, guys, and we would love to see you here for this. Now, after that, on Thursday and Friday, we have a 2-day hands-on embroidery event. And that event is going to be taking place we're going to have sewing machines. Now, if you have a 7 series or an 8 series sewing machine for a Bernina, that means like any of the 700 series, or you have an 880, this is a great event for you. But if you own a different brand, that is just fine, because as long as you can put the size hoops on it that we have, it's fine if you don't have a Bernina. So right now we have a few more seats left in each of these. I'd love to have you come. So make sure you go online. Oh, by the way, the 2-day event is only $135. You cannot beat that, guys. You're going to get project supplies, a goodie bag. You'll get lunch both days. There's door prizes. And you know what? We're going to be here and we're going to have so much fun. And I just want to show you some of the samples for this. That 2-day event, you're going to learn how to do something like this. How gorgeous are these? We've got this cute little party flag that you can put out. You've got a bag. Now, I want you to, I'm just like looking at this going, okay, I have never worked with vinyl, and here it is. It's embroidered upon, and it's part of this bag. How beautiful is that? And this will give you something really fun. Now, we're doing it based on a party, including these cute little straw holders, and there's several other things you're going to make. But what is really neat about this 2-day event is this stuff translates really well for the next. Think about this. You've got people who are graduating. You've got people who are retiring. You've got parties for birthdays. You can make up all the party favors, and you are going to be such a hero. And you know what? You have been wanting to learn how to do some of this stuff on your embroidery machine. This is a perfect time to learn how to do this. And at $135, how are you going to miss out? So look at what Alice did too here. By the way, all these samples were made by Alice. So when you take our embroidery classes, you have got someone who really knows what they're doing. Look how cute this lampshade is. She digitized our logo on for a lampshade. Oh my goodness. I am so excited about this because I know that we are going to start doing some really cute things around here for our employees to have a little University of Sewing stuff. So I'm really excited, and I'm really happy. Next time you see Alice, tell her what a great job she did. This is the kind of machine that you would use to go ahead and do these projects for this 2-day event. And you might be sitting out there and going, Margaret, well, I only have a 5 series. Well, if you let us know that you would like to try this and you've already got a 5 series and you've been doing embroidery, but you want to try the bigger projects, you want to try it on a bigger machine, we will loan you a machine for this particular event. And at the end of it, I will give you such an amazing deal on that machine, and you'll be learning on it to do these big embroidery projects and see why you want that bigger machine. It's all going to be a lot of fun, guys. We're all going to be here. We're going to help you. There's going to be really good deals on getting your own designs for, if you want to buy like designs from OESD at that point in time, we'll put them on flash drive for you. You're going to get some great deals on those. This is gonna be a fabulous event. So do not miss this. Now, you might say to me, Margaret, I work. Well, you can ask off, but I also want to point out to you that if you guys let me know if this really is a problem for you and you're not able to attend this, but you would like to do an event like this in the future, I just need a list. And I need to know when you guys think that this would be a good idea. Do you just want to do the one-day event where you get the trunk show and you get to see, it's kind of like a demo lecture kind of thing? Would you prefer that? All those kind of pieces of information, if I know when you want to do it, we can get OESD back here again. And we can just do the one-day embroidery essentials event, or we can do another one of these 2-day events. But 2 days are 2 days, guys. You're not going to be able to get it. We're not here on Sundays, so you're going to have to arrange your schedule so that you'd have at least 1 day off. So if you want to do a Friday, Saturday event, or you just want to do a Saturday and do the embroidery essentials again in the future, I need the information so that we can put it together. All right. Let's go ahead over here because I've got some cool things to show you. We were just, as you know, if you've been following us, but maybe you're new and haven't seen us before, we just got back from a great trip. Well, I want you to see what a beautiful job Dave and Eden did in putting this piece of viscose fabric together on this mannequin. Look how pretty it is. It looks like it's a dress. But it's actually just a draped piece of fabric, and they did a gorgeous job. It's really funny. I tell them all the time, go ahead and try this kind of stuff. I have too many other things to do, and they did such a beautiful job. But if you're interested in this fabric, it is a viscose that we have. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's about the weight of shirting fabric, and you can make a gorgeous dress or top. What do you want? You're thinking about, it's going to be really pretty out of that fabric. All right, so if you haven't been in the store for a while, I think we've got it looking pretty good. You know, we leave for 2 weeks, and then Alice and Denise and Rachel, they all teamed up together to have the shop look really, really good. But you know what else we got in this week? We got in this gorgeous quilt, and this quilt is on loan from Northcott. It's the Banyan Batik Symphony quilt, and this is just a really, really pretty quilt. We're going to bring this out here and show you what it is. So, well, actually, maybe right here because we have the room. Okay, so Dave, why don't you bring this over here and you can show people we have both the pattern and we have the kit with the fabrics in it. Look how gorgeous this is. Now, if you haven't had an opportunity to come to the shop and see this quilt, you really should. It's absolutely beautiful. And again, we have both the pattern and the kit. So the kit has everything you need to go ahead and do the whole thing. It's got your pattern. It has got the fabrics in it. And look at this cute little box. Very, very nice setup here. So you also have video tutorials from pattern designers that you can access online. And this will help you put it together. So it's really beautiful, guys. And we really want you to enjoy this quilt. And I've only got this this quilt on loan for 2 weeks. So if you can, get in and see it because it's really, really pretty. All right, so we have that. Let's go ahead and we're gonna take in, let me see how much time we have. Okay, we only have 10 minutes to spend over here. I want you guys to see these really pretty fabrics we just got in. We've gotten in an Italian knit that is absolutely beautiful. So this particular fabric is a gorgeous, gorgeous knit. It is a little bit heavier than a jersey. I would call it a lightweight ponte. It is really, really beautiful. Great stretch in it both directions, and it is just gorgeous. So we've got that one. We also got a couple of new knits from Stof, and I'm going to have to look because I thought there was more than these two, and I'm not finding them. So somebody has been very carefully putting things away, and I just missed it. So here is a really pretty fabric that we just got in from Stof, and I'm going to see if I can find the name of this one. It's just got flowers, peach jersey. Now this is a 95% cotton with a 5% lycra. You are going to be able to make yourself something really lovely out of this. Dress, top, it is going to, whatever you choose to do, a tunic top or a t-shirt is going to be really pretty out of this fabric. Look how gorgeous that is. And then we have this one, which is a little more funky, little more urban looking, and it's kind of almost got a graffiti feel to it. This would be a lot of fun to go ahead and do something with. And, you know, I'm always looking at these and trying to determine if it's a one-way print or not. It turns out the printing on this does go both directions, guys. So I think you can put it either way as far as how you want to do it. Although I keep on seeing the little red parts here, and they do all seem to go in one direction. So you may, when you buy this, you may want to buy it based on directional fabric. So I think you might be happier with that because, again, it looks like to me you want it to lay out this way. I really like this fabric, and I will be making a top out of this very soon. I can tell you that. So what is so special about Stof knits, and why do we carry so many of them? We carry so many of them because they are 95% cotton, 5% lycra. And what that'll mean for you is this fabric will not pill. I have right now at least 5 to probably 8 different tops in my wardrobe right now made out of this material. Some of them are 5 years old and they still look brand new. So what I'm going to just tell you is if you take care of them in a normal fashion, meaning you're not using high heat in your washing machine or your dryer, and if you go ahead, I tend to take most of my knits, and after washing them, we go ahead and put them in a dryer on a low heat and let them fluff up a little bit. You can let them air dry from that point forward, or you can let them air dry for a little while and then do that. Yeah, it takes a minute or two longer, but your knits will stay looking nice a lot longer. So it's just something to think about. But I will tell you, if they have polyester, if they have rayon in them, you have to be super, super careful with knits because they tend to pill. So you are going to want to pay attention to that.
And where are Stof knits from?
They are from Denmark. And so they're really quite exceptional. And I think you will really enjoy those. So I have a suitcase here. So you guys know I just got back from a trip. So Dave and I went on a trip. We started, it was a cruise, and we started off in Greece, and then we ended up in Rome. So I have some really cool fabrics to show you. These particular fabrics I'm going to show you first. Now, these aren't going to be available for sale at the shop, I don't think. I bought these mostly for myself, but I wanted you to see the fun stuff I brought back, and I hope that's okay. I got some really pretty things. These happen to be from Crete. No, these are from Athens. So this is a really pretty jacquard. It is all black. It is really interesting. It's got a lot of texture to it. It doesn't have any stretch, guys. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. Everybody keeps on asking me if I know everything I'm going to do with this fabric. I don't. So I'm having fun with it. It'll be a lot of fun. Here, everywhere you go in Athens, all the fabric is sparkles. It's just so funny. Everything is sparkly and bright and pretty. Well, this one is probably polyester, but I don't care. I thought it was fun, and I think that I will do something for the holidays out of it. I just thought it was really neat. So, very interesting colors. It's got blacks and this wonderful copper in it. So I really like that a bunch. And then I got a small piece of boucle. Now, we're used to seeing this kind of fabric in those kind of Chanel-y jackets. I think that this would look really pretty, taking a black wool and then adding this as maybe my collar and cuffs on it, or maybe the lapel of my jacket. I don't think it has to be the whole jacket. So I am going to do something different and interesting, and isn't this just gorgeous? I couldn't believe how reasonable this was, because normally I expect this fabric to be very, very expensive. But it was actually pretty reasonable, and the people we met at this shop were just lovely. We had so many fun experiences.
Hey, Margaret, one thing that maybe you should share, the fact that this is garment fabric.
It's garment
How
fabric.
many quilt stores were you in on this trip?
None.
But why?
They don't make quilts in Europe. Well, I shouldn't say they don't make quilts in Europe. They don't make quilts very often in Europe, but it was really interesting. We went into this one store, and basically the name of it was called Cloth World. And Cloth World was it was in Rome, and they had actually some cottons there. But what was really funny is I found a piece of Alexander Henry fabric that was from 2012. So they don't sell very much of it. It is not a hobby that they do over in Europe, and they make clothes. So they thought it was really interesting that we own a shop that we do quilt fabrics. So that was really a kind of neat thing. Okay, Dave, we're going to have to go in the other room if I'm going to show you some of the other cool fabric we just got in. So don't forget about the giveaway. We have the really cute panel of flowers and a little charm pack for you. Go ahead and share our video and put in the comments that you shared so you can get entered into that drawing. Okay, this is the way fabrics companies work. We have to get the fabric earlier than the holiday, or you won't have time to make something for it, right? So we got this really cute fabric from Northcott. This is one of the panels. You guys might recognize the Harlequin kind of look to this, because in the past, yes, Northcott did some Harlequin Halloween in the past. I want to say that the last time they did this was maybe 2 years ago. So yes, you've seen this kind of look before, but we've got some really cute, this is the bigger panel that was just up. And then we've got a really cute panel with like pillows that have all these cute little black cats and the little black, bats on it. But you know what else we've got? We've got an apron. Who knew we needed an apron? So this is really, really cute. So this one has an apron and I believe oven mitts to it. And we're going to have to get this one cut off too, so we can show that off. But look how cute that this is. So here we go. Hopefully I can show that. There we go. There we go. So look how cute that is. So how much fun is that? So, well, without the clip on, it might be cuter. So we have the oven mitts for it, and we have this really cute apron panel to it. I couldn't resist, guys. I thought it was really fun. So hopefully you guys will find this fun too. So something unusual and a little different for your Halloween adventures this time. So the other thing we've got in here is a great stripe to go with it. We've got little kitty cat faces, and we've got some Harlequin diamonds, your bats, your little cats here, and some more, the pumpkins with all the Harlequins on them. All very sweet and cute. And I think that, you know, now hopefully you are inspired to make something for this Halloween. So
let's point out that we do ship everywhere.
We do indeed ship everywhere, guys. So this isn't even close to being updated. I'm just going to tell you, we've shipped to Israel in the past. We shipped to Alaska, Hawaii.
Once we reached every state, we just kind of
we did. We kind of
off.
we really weren't very good about putting up all the. Now it would just be all covered. It would just be all covered because we ship to all the states all the time now. I mean, it's not uncommon for us to get anywhere from, I would say, 5 to 10 orders a day these days. We are so appreciative. It has helped us grow. If you are looking for parts for your Bernina or your Burnett sewing machines, we have all of those available online. We have all the fabrics we always show you. Those are all available online. Everything in the shop pretty much. So if you've come by and visited us at some point in time, maybe you don't live locally, go online and take a look at all of our fabrics and things. We are working on the website on a regular basis. We have a lovely employee, Karen, who's starting to make it look so much prettier. So go ahead and look and see if you are needing a special type of interfacing because you sew clothing and you are not seeing it in your local fabric store. Give us a call. We probably have something that will work. We have 60-inch wide knit interfacing, and we have 45-inch wide woven interfacing. So we have a lot of things that maybe you won't find other places, including the hair canvases. We have fusible hair canvas here. We have some really nice things. So hopefully we can help you out. If you have a question, if you have something you wanted to ask us about, go to info@universityofsewing.com and I'll be happy to answer your questions. I hope you guys have a wonderful Saturday. Don't forget, we're open for the eclipse and we are here today. So I hope you have a wonderful Saturday and we will see you next Friday for Facebook Live.